and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're tuned into my channel for the first time, my name is Peace and I remain your favorite sociologist. On this channel, I bring you frank talks about the society on you. And on this channel, I try to bring you positive vibes. I try to stay on the side and on the path of positivity. So things have been happening around me lately, and I just sat down and I thought about it, and I said, okay, let me come and share. Let me come and have this interactive session with you people, my viewers and my beloved listeners. Right? Um, a lot has been going on around me. I've also seen, I've heard discussions and all of that. And I've been wondering, let it not be like I'm living in the past or I'm living in ages past, right? So I decided to come and have this interactive section with you guys. So, out of curiosity, at this point, I'm asking, do you people still believe in love? Do you people still believe that love still exists in our society? Is there any hope of finding love in our society at the moment? Or should we just forget about love pata pata and just be doing enjoy as you go, or just be doing flow with the vibes? Something prompted this conversation, something prompted this topic. I was having a conversation with someone, and the person said, he doesn't believe in love anymore, that he doesn't even believe in marriage, also. That at this point in his life, he's just looking for a woman to impregnate to be his baby mama, and he'll just take care of the child, and they'll both go their separate ways. And I kept asking, why are you thinking this way? And he said, because of past experiences, because of the way women conduct themselves in the society, because of this, because of that, and because of that. And I'm like, let it not be that we are now in a society that has moved ahead and some of us are still behind, still hoping that we can find love, still hoping that we can have peaceful and blissful relationships and happy relationships all around. Because if you ask me, I still believe in love. I do believe in love. And I do hope that I would find love someday. But do you people still believe in love? Do you people still believe that we can find love in our society today? All right, guys, stay with me. Oh. But before then, let me just sing one small song. Do you believe in love after love? I can hear something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can hear something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough. Oh, no matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, but I can't get through. There's no talking to you. I need time to believe it. It takes time to believe it. Oh, no matter all the said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? Okay, let me leave that one. Let me sing another one. This one is one of my favorite songs. I love this song because I'm a lover girl and I believe strongly and deeply in love, right? Do you believe in love? How crazy it could be. Baby, baby, stop. Ooh, take it easy. When you leave, I swear I can breathe. Do you really care, baby? You are my fantasy, my only desire. Katekere samejiro, itomange sincere, 'cause you make me fall in love, darling, darling. If you touch me one more time, I might lose my mind. Baby, it's too much, yo. Can we go slowly? 'Cause I can take it. All right, guys. So that's enough for the singing parts here. So, some people say that they don't believe in love anymore in our society because of past experiences. Some people say that they can never love someone again because of what they saw someone else go through. Some people say that at this point in the society, they just want someone, they are going to just come together and just produce kids and move on in life without marriage and without taking away any responsibility or commitment towards the woman. Some people say that African women are not love worthy. That Nigerian women, some men say that Nigerian women are not love worthy. That Nigerian women are only after material things. And that's why most men now look towards other African countries to get married. Some even tell me that, oh, I was having a conversation with someone and he said, oh, that he has dated women from other countries. And yes, they are not as materialistic as Nigerian women, or that they don't even ask for anything, or that they don't even demand, they're not demanding. In fact, the little you give them, they are very appreciative and all of that. And that is why he said he can never love a Nigerian woman. And some of them even say, some men now say, or even like in course of conversation, that at this point they don't want anything called marriage. They don't even want commitment. They're just looking for a woman who is going to agree to just have kids for them, and they're going to take care of the kids. That, like, specifically, they are going to take care of the kids and not the woman. So whatsoever responsibility or duty they hold towards the children will just be channeled to the children and not the woman in question. So in other words, they just want somebody to help them give birth. They are not interested in the woman. They're not interested in commitment. They're not interested in love. They're not interested in anything like that. That is why I am coming up with this topic today, to ask, do you believe in love? Does love still exist for you? Do you believe that you can still find love in a society that has moved past love? Do you believe that it can still happen for you? Do you even believe that the love stories you see going on around you are true, or they are just faking it? Because someone said that if at this point he doesn't even believe that those people who come up on social media to show, or that they are in love, or that they are having a happy time, happy marriage, or happy family, are truly in love, that they're just faking it, that there is nothing like that happening for them. So I jotted a few points down, right? And I know that right now this love issue, it cuts deep through culture, through civilization, and also through the fact that certain religions have certain stipulations for love and relationships and marriage, right? So the first question I want to ask is that, is it true that people now go into relationships with unreasonable expectations? Is that why it is difficult to find love? Because people now go into relationships with unreasonable expectations? When I say unreasonable expectations, for some people, it could be that for the women, they grew up with the mentality or with the expectation that they are going to find a man who is going to be the provider in the relationship, who is going to love them and provide for them, who is going to stand as their shield and their support, and stuffs like that. Both genders usually have their own expectations of relationships, right? And of course, right now in the society, the male counterparts are also they're also trying to step back on certain roles and responsibilities that the society has placed on them as men, as per, oh, the woman should step up to this, I should step up to this. So they have expectation clashes. Is that why it is now difficult for people to find love? Because people now go into relationships with unrealistic expectations? That's my first question. My second question that I jotted down is it true that people now go into relationships with unresolved emotional baggages from past relationships? When I mean unresolved emotional baggages from past relationships, I'm talking about, oh, in my past relationship, I used to give the woman money, I used to give the woman gifts, and the woman still cheated on me. So in my next relationship, I am not going to be that open-handed, or I am not going to be that warm towards the woman. I'm not going to be that accepting or welcoming towards the woman. I will not be that open to the woman. And for the woman will say, oh, in my previous relationship or in my last relationship, I dedicated my time to this relationship. I gave in my finances. I gave in my this. I was everywhere doing everything possible to make sure the relationship worked. And the man still dumped me. That's past unresolved baggages. Now they bring it, they take it, and they enter into this new relationship. And in this new relationship now, those things they brought from their past relationships are now holding them and restraining them from being their real selves and actually doing what they're supposed to do to make their relationships worthwhile and enjoyable. So I'm asking, the bags and baggages from previous relationship, is that the reason why it's difficult for people to find love in their new and present relationships? The third question I jotted down is is it true that in an attempt to stay away from love and the compromise that comes with love, many people now have gone into emotional isolation? When I say emotional isolation, I mean they now focus on making money, they now focus on their jobs, they now focus on their career, they don't want anything to do with any man or any woman, they just want to be on their own. That's what I'm calling emotional isolation. So is it true that in an attempt to shy away from love and commitment and the compromises that comes with it, people now decide to lock up and just stay away from relationships? Sometimes they may even be actively involved. Sometimes they may be actively involved in sex and all of that, but there is no emotional connection to that person they are with. They're just there for the physical gains or attributes about the physical gains or whatever they can get from that person, right? No emotional connection, no emotional attachments. Another question I jotted down for you people is it true that people believe that there is always someone better? this particular one, someone has actually told me, someone has actually told, like someone at the point where he was trying to leave me, or we're having issues in the relationship, and someone was making it feel like he was doing me a favor to be in a relationship with me. So he's leaving me means he's going to find someone way better. So now my question is it true That because people now believe that, oh, when they leave one relationship, they're going to jump into another relationship with someone who is way better than the person they are leaving behind. That is why people are no longer committed and dedicated to their relationships, and people are no longer committed and dedicated to love because they believe they are always going to find someone new who is more better and who is interested. And the last question I jotted down is that, is it true that the fear of vulnerability is the reason why people are no longer open and receptive to love? Trust me, I've been in a situation where I was very scared to open up, very scared to open up about my past, to open up about, because that is you opening up to a total stranger about your past and the things you've gone through in your life and all of that. um there are things like, you opening up to someone is a whole lot of, it takes a whole lot of courage to open up to someone, right? And it takes even much more courage to open up to someone that you like, right? So for you to be bold enough, you swallow your pride and you become vulnerable, you open up to this person, and at the end of the day, after the person has heard everything you had to say, the person still rejects you. The person still rejects you, maybe just because he decided to be honest or to be sincere, and so the person still rejects you. Could that be the reason why people now shy away from love? Why people now intentionally avoid love? The fear of vulnerability, the fear of opening up to someone, and the person now, the person, instead of holding you and drawing you close, now turns around to reject you. That's the fear of rejection. Is that why people now shy away from love? My people, my people, my people. Okay, let me take comments. I think my people are here now. MMM says hi. Hi, MMM. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, you can sing up. Thank you very much. Martin Habatus, hello from Germany. Drop the wigs and I wash my hair. Mm. Hello, Unique Faith. Thanks for joining me. Certain things have been going on around me, and so hence the need for this question, right? So many people have different reasons and so many reasons to justify their actions and their reasons for not wanting to be in a love relationship. Different things work for different people. But at this point, I am actually curious because it's looking as if Chima Joseph says peace about it. Chima Joseph, thanks for joining. I'm fine. Idiot Koyinek and me. Please double tap on the screen to like this live. All right. So I've been at a point where I'm having conversations with different people who are actually maybe interested in a relationship with me, right? And these people begin to say certain things, and you begin to wonder, is this the kind of mindset that this person is bringing to come and ask me for a relationship? Is this how this person thinks about relationships? Is this what this person thinks about? Please, I'll come to the comment section, Choma. Is this what this person thinks about relationships? Like from the very point go where they're asking you out or for relationships, you can hear the things they say, and you already know this person is not a serious person. You already know this person is just going to be here to drain out the energy in me. You already know this person doesn't sound like a person that wants a committed relationship. This person just wants to come and does what we call chop and clean mouth. This one just wants to come and stay here and chop and clean mouth. There are certain things these people say, and you just wonder at what point did our society change to this stage? The stage where I've had people, I've had men who came to ask me out for a relationship, and then they tell me, oh, we're going to African men, not foreign men, this time around. And they tell you, oh, we're going to have to split bills 50-50, and we're going to have to split chores 50-50. I've had situations where some just come to me and say, Peace, can I pay you to give me a child? I'm not even joking. Like, Peace, I like the way you look. I like the fact that you're intelligent. Can you give me a child? And I'm like, so what happens to marriage and all of that? He says, no, 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 I don't believe in marriage. I just want a child. I've had situations and certain instances where, excuse me, and certain instances where, in fact, men in our society these days are making it from interactions and conversations. They are making it look like they are no longer interested in this love thing. They're just looking for baby mamas. They just want women they're going to impregnate and move and continue living their single lives and enjoying their lives. They're no longer ready for commitment. They know, like at this point, they don't want anything that looks or sounds like commitment. They don't want anything that looks or sounds like responsibility. They are not looking for love. They just want a woman who is just going to be there and give birth for to children for them, and then they go their separate ways and begin to take care of the woman. So, and of course, for me, um, at the point where I had kids, that was many years back. There was still love in the society. People still believed in love and all of that, but it's looking like at this point right now in our society, people are no longer believing in love. People are now beginning to push for, let me not even say people, men are now so interested in having baby mamas much more than they are looking for committed relationships and having wives. And that is why I am asking, do we still believe in, do you still believe there is love? Does love still exist in our society? Why is it looking as if anywhere you turn around, the men are no longer interested in commitment? I used to feel and I used to think that, oh, it was the financial situation of the country or the economic state of the country, and men are no longer financially stable. The works of their hands are not prospering. Money is not flowing. Because trust me, when a man is financially stable, the next thing that's going to come to his mind is going to be raising a family, no doubt. That one is very, very true and apt. Once a man has good money at hand, he is going to be looking for a family, right? But right now, taking away the financial situation of or the economic state of the country away, I'm beginning to see more and more men opt for baby mamas. I'm beginning to see more and more men shy away from committed relationships. They just want flings, they just want to play around women and all of that. They're not talking about commitment, they're not talking about marriage, but they're talking about children. So I'm wondering, what's going on? Has our society gotten to this point? And sometimes they'll say, no, it's the Nigerian women. So I'm confused. I'm a little confused because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up. You can imagine you are like, in fact, you're in a relationship with someone, you're having conversations, and you know for sure that, man, this relationship you are in with this person, you're in that relationship alone. That man is not deep into the relationship with you. You are alone in that. In fact, now you they do relationship. Now you they tell yourself say you did relationship. The man, he's one and a half legs are outside. He is not interested in anything relationship commitment at all, at all. So it just makes me wonder. So why then do these men now approach women? They will approach you and come to you and tell they're looking for a relationship when they know deep down within them that they don't want to be serious. When they know deep down within them that this relationship they're coming to ask you for is not going to lead you or them, is not going to lead to anything tangible or serious. Why do men do these things? Right? Because I also know that in this our current society, especially this our African society, it's a win-win situation for the man. If the woman gets pregnant and it becomes a baby mama, the man wins, right? Because our African society is not like the Western world, where if you can have, you are married to this in fact, whether you are married or you're not married, you are with this person, you have a child, you turn around this and the relationship breaks down, you move in the next 2 3 months, you have another one who is so very much interested in being with you, whether you have 5 children or not. In the Western world, they don't care. If you have 5 children or another man sees you, he likes you, he's going to come up to you and he's going to be there, and people are going to be trying out on love and all of that. But in our African society, it's different. It's very, very different. It's not that easy. I'm not saying people don't find such men. I'm not saying we don't have such men who are still interested in loving women who already have children, but it's going to come with a lot of tongue lashing, probably from the women in his family, probably from his friends, and all of that. And it is the same African men that are looking for women to be baby mamas for them without marriage. And I ask, what's going on? What is going on? Because in the Western world, this it's like it's very okay, it's very normal, it's not a big deal to be a baby mama in the Western world. You can be a single mother and you have 3 children, and you every time you go out, you still have men who are coming up to you and telling you, oh, I want to be with you, I want to father your kids and all of that. But in the African setting, we are very, very religious, we are very, very spiritual, and we are very, very holy. And we are very, very holy in this our African setting. So once a woman already has a child, she has a label attached to her, right? She already has a label attached to her. If she now has 2 children, the label increases. She now has 3 children, the label increases. In fact, by the time you turn around and you tell your family members, now I'm talking about the African setting, you turn around and you tell your family members, oh, I want to be with this woman, or I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman who already has kids. In fact, your mother is going to carry you to churches to go and check whether she's going to take you to the hospital, she's going to take you to churches, they are going to do things to check whether you are okay or whether the woman has tied you inside bottle or whether the woman has tied you inside bottle, because they're not going to believe that, oh, you can actually love someone like that. So it blows my mind when I see men in the African setting now coming to women they know very well they don't want to stay and be committed and be responsible to that woman, to wife her and all of that. They know before they even came to you, they already know that they just want to come to you because they want to have a child with you. But they will not tell you, they will not say it out, right? They will not tell you and they will not say it out. So the woman, now you are believing, oh, you found love, you've seen a man and all of that, and the next thing that's going on, you just notice that you're in the relationship alone, or guy is not behaving straight, or guy is not behaving right. You are talking to the left, or guy is talking to the right, and this is the person that came to you. So now I'm asking, because with situations like this, with experiences like this, you find women saying, oh, I don't even believe in love anymore. Because I've also noticed that men tend to take advantage of women who still believe in love. Because firstly, when you're a woman who believes in love, there are so many things you will not do because you are looking for love, right? And those men who are not looking for love, they're not looking for love, or they'll just pretend they're looking for love. They're not looking for love. They will just come and they will see you as naive. They will see you as an easy prey to prey on. And at the end of the day, they are going to leave you more broken than you were. Let me take a few comments, guys, and I'll continue. Okay, Choma Joseph says, please, why are you yet to visit Jenny? Choma Joseph, don't worry. Don't worry. That wedding dance that I promised you people, I'm going to visit Jenny and I'm going to dance that dance. Probably very soon. I thank God I didn't even put a date to it when I made that comment. But I'm definitely going to visit Jenny and I'm going to do that dance. Maggie Rejoice says, I never commented on your videos or live sis, but I always watch your motivation videos, ma. I am sending love all the way from Namibia. Thank you very much. Thank you, Maggie Rejoice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chioma Joseph says, I think it is because of people we have in this generation. We have genuine people with weird with weird intentions. Okay, Chima Joseph. So I'm wondering, if your intentions are weird, then how are you genuine? Because it beats my imagination, the kind of things that people actually want these days. Yes, it beats my imagination. How can you be weird and be genuine at the same time? In the Western world, it's okay. A woman can have 10 children, and as long as she steps into the streets, she's going to see a man who is going to like her for who she is, and the man is going to approach her. But it's different. It's a different setting in the African society back here at home. And then you see these African men who will be the ones to sit down and castigate you, to sit down and label you, to sit down and even hold their friends back and say, what are you trying to do? You want to go and be with a single mother? What are you trying to? Parents will hold their sons and say, what? And then no girls who have not given birth for you. Can't you see them? Why do you want to go and be with a single mother? And these are the same guys that will come to you with the offer of making you a baby mama. Like the boldness. Forgetting that we have a society that still stigmatizes women for having kids out of wedlock. So it beats my imagination how you can be weird and genuine. If you ask me, I think you should just keep that mindset. When you cross over to the Western world, then you can bring it up. But as long as you're in the African setting, it's a no-no for me. It's a no-no. A unique faith says that's not true. There are still good men out there, just that some of us women accept men. They love and trash the one that love them. I have had a one-on-one conversation with some of these women. Okay. That's another thing. That is another thing, because it's one thing for someone to love you, and it's another thing for you to actually love that person right back. Right? Because yes, I've had that experience. I've had that experience actually. It's not easy to find someone that you like and you love. It's not easy. Right? 1,000,001 people can like you. 1,000,001 people can love you, but do you love them right back? That is where the problem comes in. I think I understand this. So are you saying that for us women, it's going to be even more painful if you now decide to accept or agree to be in a relationship with a person you think loves you and you don't love right back, and then the person now falls your hand. It go pain you where. It go pain. Ego to pain you. Like right now I'm talking to Unique Faith. Ego to pain you, right? Mhm. Okay, so Shidgama says move. Morning, beautiful lady from Scotland. Hello, thanks for joining. How is Scotland? Hmm. Okay. Sheila Hendricks says much love, Sheila. Thanks for joining. Chima Joseph says, on the other hand, Nigerian men do not prioritize single women who are above 30s with kids. Yes, I understand that it's a religious thing for Nigerians. It's a religious thing for Nigerians. It's a spiritual thing for Nigerians. It's a morality thing for Nigerians because Nigeria is a very spiritual country where people are very, very righteous, and at the same time people are doing bad things, right? People are doing bad things, and they are covering their faces with righteousness and holiness and moving on the streets. Now who then catch nine be thief for Nigeria, right? So everybody is a saint until otherwise proven. You get. So I'm just wondering, do we still have love in our society, or love has flown through the air? Because this thing is not even limited to just the older women now. If you turn around and have conversations with teenagers around you, you would see young boys and young girls below 20 telling you they're not interested in anything love, they're not interested in anything relationship. Who they like, you'd see a girl of you'd see a girl of maybe 15, 16 telling you who love help. You see a guy of maybe 16, 17 telling you he doesn't want love. That's he is like this. If he sees a sugar mommy that is going to give him money, he's going to follow. And you're going to see the girl saying that she like this at this point, she when she starts dating or when she begins a relationship, she's going to be in for the money. Then you begin to wonder what's going on in our society. Even the young and like I'm not even talking about older people now, young and upcoming generation already have this very washed mentality that love is a scam, that love doesn't exist, that anybody who is trying to hold on to love or look for love is just wasting his or her time. And trust me, they would have heard these things from older people, of course, older people from older generation who have also drummed this thing into their eardrum, and now they're picking it up and holding on to it. So I would say, right, that in as much as for some people it's not been easy for them to find love, for some people it's the first man they meet that ends up becoming their husband, but for some other people that ends up becoming their husband or their wife. But some other people, yes, you have to go through experiences and all of that before you finally get married and all of that. But in the midst of all these things, are you going to say because of the past relationship, because of the past experience you had in your previous relationship, that when you now meet someone new, you have to punish that person for something someone else did to you in the past? Is that really fair? Is that really fair? Is that a thing we want to hold on to in the society? So something that happened to you in the past, you're not even in a relationship with the person, like your ex did something to you, and now you're going to use it to punish the next person you're going to be in a relationship with. Because that alone, no matter how much you love that person, no matter how much you want that relationship to thrive, no matter how much you want that relationship to grow, the fact that you're holding on to the fact that you're holding on to negativity from your previous relationship is already going to hinder and truncate your release or the flow of things you do in your new relationship. That is a truth, and that is a fact. the fact that you are holding on to pains, past traumas, past bitterness, and you're bringing all those baggages into your new relationship, you're just going to be hurting someone who doesn't deserve that hurt, and it's going to make it it's going to make it um it's going to blind you. It's going to blind you from seeing anything good in what this person you're in a current relationship with does. Because no matter what this person does, you're never going to see anything good in it. You're just going to keep holding on to your past bitterness, and it's going to be hurting, like you're going to be hurting this new person intentionally. Yes, intentionally. Because the only thing you're going to be looking for are signs to trigger that hurt you felt in the past, or signs to show that, oh, this person is similar to my ex in a way, or and stuff like that. And if you ask me, that's not the best way to go about this relationship. Like I'd always say, I believe in love. I still do believe in love, and I'll always believe in love. And I would encourage each and every one of my subscribers and viewers to let go of the past experiences so that you can enjoy your current relationship and you can enjoy your future relationship. Thank you guys for staying with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with your friends and loved ones. Thank you guys for staying with me. I love you all, as always. The family channel says nice one. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. See you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.